Okay, here in round one, definitely playing first. And this hand's fine. Need some lands, but we're playing 17 in Romano color. And we've got a 2-drop and removal. This hand is perfectly satisfactory. See what we're up against. Blue-green. It's pretty fascinating. 2-drop, Coral Merfolk. Alright. Not quite worth a Doomblade yet. Let's see if we can get some lands here. Oh, first of many land drops to be missed. So I guess we're going to hang out. May have to make a trade here. Just not exactly what I wanted to do, but at the same time I don't want to take a bunch of damage from a Coral Merfolk. And I don't want to use a Doomblade on it. Who knows, maybe he'll bust a Giant Growth or something, or one can only hope. Deadly Recluse, also not worth a Doomblade yet. Land me? No such luck. Alright, so missing land drops. Can't do anything about it. Have to sit here and twiddle my thumbs. Maybe I'll drop the Rumbling Baloth here. Or a Troll Hide or something. Who knows? No plays. Land me, please. There we go. Probably playing a Sea Kite. That would be where my mind is going right now. Yes, indeed. So may have to Doomblade that, depending on if we can get our 4th land for that Deathgaze Cockatrice. I'll trade a Deadly Recluse for a Blood Baron, based on what we have in our hand. And what are we dropping now? Hunt the Weak. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Looks like we've got to bust that Doomblade pretty soon here. Alright, it's taking 4, going to 15. 3 cards left in our opponent's hand. And I would very much like to get a 4th land if we could. No. Alright, well. Yeah, I guess we wait. Well, I guess he's in blue, so he could counter. Alright, let's make sure we can kill the sea kite now. Guess you could have Ranger's Guile as well, but let's go for it. Unfortunately, he had the exact right card necessary, plus the right mana. So now we are in big trouble. Need our 4th land, or we are going to quickly succumb to Nephalia Sea Kite as a 3/4. So a little bit disappointed, but I've once again unavoidable. Could not draw the lands necessary to make the monocolor deck work. There we go. So now we're in a position where we've got to do the Death Gaze Cockatrice. Hopefully he doesn't have a counterspell. Okay. See if he's got the Disperse. Deadly Recluse comes in. We take 1. Two cards left in our opponent's hand, so just got to go into resilience mode here. Garruk's Horde. That's pretty devastating. So that's going to be the end of us unless we see some removal really quick here. I mean, we've got the Reaver, but that's going to be a lot of trample damage. This guy's deck's good, no doubt. Let's see. I guess we play the Singer Vampire because it blocks the Sea Kite, and then we can trade the Cockatrice for the Garruk's Horde. I guess that makes sense. Let's do that. 1 card left in our opponent's hand. He is going to get Spore Mound relatively soon here. I guess it's kind of nice that Garruk's Horde lets us know what's on top of his library. Coral Merfolk, which he can now play off the top as well. In fact, he actually has the perfect amount of mana to play Spore Mound, Coral Merfolk, and play a land. Oh, Death Gaze Cockatrice. So now, that's pretty, well, that's actually debilitating. What the hell am I going to do now? I guess absorb a little bit of the damage. No, I think we're just in big trouble. That was a really strong play on his part. Pretty necessary one. So it looks like Liliana's Reaver was actually the right choice. I was just trying to make better use of my mana since I've been struggling with my mana base this entire game. So I'm going to take just a shitload of trample damage here and go to 4 and be in a lot of trouble, unfortunately. Be in just a ton of trouble. And he's going to get to play Spore Mound. We are just so far behind now, it's actually really painful. I'm surprised he didn't play Spore Mound there instead. I actually don't understand why he didn't. But I think, yep, that's going to do it. Pretty sure. I don't think there's any possible way we can bring this one back. So it turns out Liliana's Reaver was the right play. I guess I just really wasn't thinking about sensory deprivation because Hunt the Weak wasn't going to do it. Disperse, I guess, would have done it. But, yep, we are quickly going to lose to Trample with a bunch of creatures. So, unfortunately, just fell rapidly behind, missing our third and fourth turn land drops. So unfortunate aspect of the game, but like I said, it does indeed happen. I mean, mostly disappointing because our deck is phenomenal. We have an absolutely phenomenally powerful deck. One that should be able to contend with what we're dealing with, but Mana Screw, Mana Flood, you're going to lose. Nothing you can do about it. And game over. All right. Game 2. Hopefully we see some more lands. Make this a little bit easier on us. Did Blightcaster look like it was that good in that match? Maybe not. Maybe we want to cut the mana curve down a little bit. I guess he is running a 7-drop, so could make him discard it. I don't know if that's worth it either. Shrivel would work against the tokens that Spore Mound produces, but it seems a little bit unnecessary. I guess it also kills Coral Merfolk, of which he's running multiples. So I guess we could try Shrivel out. Why don't we cut the curve down a little bit? So let's put in the Shrivel and maybe cut a Ring Flesh. They do similar things. Anything else? No, let's try it again. All right, so let's draw some lands here. 2, and a bunch of 4 and 5 drops. Nah, we're going to mull this. Yeah, let's see if we can do better. And a bunch of 4 and 5 drops again. I think we're going to try this one out. We have a 3-drop. So ideally we don't get mana screwed the second time around, but we'll see what the game thinks of us today. It's a good draw. Brindlebore, definitely not a big deal based on this board state. See if we can get a land, and we do. That is nice. So we're going to leave the... Or do we want to go in race mode? No, let's do this intelligently, I think. Well, I guess we could... Undead Minotaur keeps that Brindlebore at bay, though, which I kind of like. I guess we are probably just going to be going into a race mode with the Accursed Spirit, huh? Alright. Let's do that then. I guess Hunt the Weak, he could eat our Undead Minotaur. Quarter Shield's not a huge deal. Alright, this is pretty interesting. So the fact that he played the quarter shield, I think I actually kind of like. Tells me he doesn't have too much else going on. And now we can block the brindle boar the following turn. So, not a big deal. Hopefully we get a land here. The Singer Vampire would help tremendously in our race. Make a very fast clock. Shrivel, admittedly looking pretty weak here, but that's all right. Got his 5th land. Let's see if he's got the Spore Mound. Or the Hunt the Weak. Yeah, so phenomenal play on his part. Phenomenally good for him. Taking 3, going to 15. See if we get the land. No, we got a Cockatrice. All right, I'll accept that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess Quag Sickness is at least going to help. Do I want to take 5 here? I think so. I think we're going to take 5. Otherwise, I'm blocking with the Undead Minotaur, but I'm not really feeling that right now. All right. So let's see if he has the Ranger's Guile. Ideally, he doesn't. Okay, that should help quite a bit. Having that weird MTG screen problem again when we get too many things stacked up on a card. Pretty clearly blocking here. All right. Come on. Cool Merfolk. Looks like Shrivel could do something. Especially since he didn't re-equip. I guess if he re-equipped, this thing would die, wouldn't it? All right. Let's see if he's got the cancel. Singer Vampire is definitely still the right play. Can't play around cancel. Or Essence Scatter for that matter. Alright, so this guy's doing pretty good against us. We've still got a few things he's got to get through, but I admit he's doing pretty damn good. We're going to be looking at some trouble if he gets a Garruk's Horde out, which he's currently only a man away from, but I mean, we've got the Cockatrice to help with that, so see if we can make it work. Next turn, I think we're going back on the Spirit plan. See if I can move the screen back out now. That we have something that doesn't have a million different things on it. Alright, no plays. Let's get out that Accursed Spirit. See if he just slams a Garruk's Horde. Yep, does indeed. Which means we are once again in big trouble. So gotta leave back the Death Gaze Cockatrice. Hopefully he doesn't have Sensory Deprivation once again in his hand. I guess that's kind of nice. Corpse Hauler would let me bring back the Death Gaze Cockatrice if he were to have some sort of sensory deprivation. Disperse on the top of his library. So that's going to be a problem next turn. Rumbling Bailoff, of course, going to be a problem as well. Cloning Hydra in your deck as well, huh? Okay, well, it turns out this guy's deck is actually just unreal. Unreal good. So, yeah, there's that. There is that. He also has a Rumbling Bailoff in his hand. Have to do quick math. This becomes 8. Can only protect 2 of it, which means I would take 6, which means I have to double block this, which means I would take too much. Let me think. Alright. He attacks with Coral Merfolk. He attacks with Cloning Hydra. He gets in for 10 damage. I can prevent 5 of it. I die. I have to leave back a Cursed Spirit. Not good. Not good. Oh, and he has Disperse. Yeah, we actually just lose. So, pretty good game. Lost to a Mythic. Thought we had a great deck. We had, actually not even thought. Knew we have a phenomenally powerful deck. We just fell apart to 7 drops. I guess both games. I usually can't play 7 drops because I can't get to that mana, but our opponent had no problem getting to that both times. So good for him. Yeah, there's just no chance in hell. He could disperse something now and kill us. I don't know why he's making me block. I guess he thinks maybe I have Doomblade, so he didn't want to bust the disperse early. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna die. So we need to draw Doom. No, even if we draw Doomblade, we're just fell too far behind again, unfortunately. Yep, of course. And dead. All right, well, it was fun. I wish it would have worked out better since we had such a great deck, but it didn't. So I'll see you guys later.